Hello everybody, welcome back to makinglifedeeper.com. Today I want to talk about a day date or an evening date in your local city. There are going to be lots of good options for whichever fits you as a couple. But I bring this up because I think that when we're traveling, we definitely want to check out some of the major hot spots in a city because we're on vacation. But when we live near someplace, we just kind of always put that on the back burner. We can go later. We don't make time. And for me, as you know, I live in Dallas-Fort Worth area. And Dallas is a very doable drive. It's 40 minutes, maybe 45 to get there, but it's just not something that I do a lot. I just do not make that effort to drive down there and do some of the fun stuff that we have in Dallas. So I've definitely done it over the years occasionally, but in 2020 I thought I definitely need to plan and intentionally do some of those things that I've done before and loved or just never even done. And so I would encourage you, wherever you live, to look at some information on the internet about your local city and what some of those options are, whether it's museums or events or restaurants or dancing opportunities that you might have in your area, and build a date around some of those. I would encourage you not to plan too much in one day. The focus should be on enjoying something that you don't do very much and making memories, and maybe pick one or two things to build a date around. For me and Barry, I feel like a day date would be the most fun for us. And so I had a couple suggestions in the Dallas area that I think would work really nicely for me and Barry, and might be for you too. We have the Dallas Museum of Art. And it's free to get into the Dallas Museum of Art, which is awesome. And they have a parking garage, which does cost money, but it happens to be right across the street from this park that Dallas has created called Clyde Warren Park, right in the middle of the big city. So parking at the Dallas Museum of Art and spending some time in the art museum, and then maybe walking over to Clyde Warren Park, eating at a food truck, kind of spending some time outside, just seems like a really doable, affordable, memorable experience. So that is definitely one that I'm going to bring to Barry's attention. And then also, a while ago, Barry and I did a Segway tour of downtown Dallas with another couple, and they had invited us to do that. I would not have thought of doing that, but it ended up being really fun. So this is going to be a little more money, but we got to just get around Dallas so easily on the Segway, and just the tour guide told us about all these different things that have happened in Dallas, these different buildings, just all kinds of history. And I don't think I ever would have experienced Dallas as completely without that tour. And for those of you who aren't thinking about it, John F. Kennedy was assassinated in downtown Dallas. So there was a lot of information about that and some of the theories, and just to be there and kind of hear that was very interesting. So the Segway tour might be an option for you, and then you can use the information that you learn about in the Segway tour to possibly plan another day date. So that was super fun. We have other museums. We have the 6th Floor Museum, which also highlights information about the assassination of John F. Kennedy. We have an aquarium that's downtown Dallas that is very good. So again, just picking a few things that are interesting to you and building a half day around. I also think the Reunion Tower, the observation deck, is interesting. And so that might be something worth considering doing. So just look in your local city and plan a day date and enjoy.